Welcome to today's discussion on the concerning impact of brain rot content on modern-day kids and the role of the school system in addressing these challenges. As children navigate a media-saturated environment filled with quick, shallow content, we see significant effects on their cognitive and behavioral development. Let's explore how excessive exposure to brain rot content can lead to autism-like effects, as well as the implications for literacy and preparedness for high school. First off, we have the prevalence of brain rot content. This term refers to media that is low in substance and designed to be addictive, often prioritizing sensationalism over educational value. With the rise of social media and streaming platforms, children are increasingly exposed to short, rapid-fire videos that demand little critical thinking. This constant stimulation can lead to reduced attention spans and a preference for instant gratification, making it difficult for kids to engage in deeper, more meaningful activities. Next, let's discuss how excessive consumption of brain rot content can contribute to autism-like effects in children. While it's important to clarify that brain rot content does not cause autism, there is growing concern that prolonged exposure can exacerbate certain behaviors seen in children on the autism spectrum. For example, repetitive viewing of high-energy, low-content media may lead to difficulties in social interactions, communication skills, and emotional regulation traits often associated with autism. Then we have the troubling issue of behavioral changes. Anecdotal evidence from parents suggests that children who spend excessive time consuming brain rot content may exhibit increased anxiety, irritability, and difficulties in focusing. These behaviors can mirror some traits of autism, such as challenges in social communication and heightened sensitivity to sensory input. For instance, parents report that their children may become easily overstimulated or withdrawn after binge-watching shows filled with rapid visuals and sound effects, leading to meltdowns or refusal to engage with peers. Additionally, we need to address the impact on literacy rates. Alarmingly, many students are being promoted to high school with reading levels as low as grade 3, reflecting systemic failures within the education system. Children who struggle with basic reading skills find it increasingly difficult to keep up with the curriculum, leading to frustration and disengagement. For those exposed to brain rot content, this lack of foundational skills can be even more pronounced, as their cognitive development may be stunted by the shallow engagement offered by such media. Following that, we must highlight the role of parental involvement. In a media-saturated world, many parents resort to screens as a way to entertain or distract their children. This reliance can lead to a lack of meaningful interactions that are crucial for developing language and social skills. Instead of engaging in conversations, reading together, or participating in hands-on activities, children may find themselves passively consuming media, which can hinder their social development and contribute to behaviors that resemble autism traits. Another concerning aspect is the pressure to conform to peer culture, which can impact children's educational experiences. As brain rot content often glorifies a lifestyle focused on superficial entertainment, children may prioritize social acceptance over academic achievement. This cultural shift can lead to feelings of isolation for those who struggle with communication, as seen in many children with autism. Anecdotal reports from parents highlight that their children feel left out or frustrated when they can't relate to their peers' media preferences, leading to further withdrawal. Moreover, the long-term implications for students entering high school without adequate reading skills cannot be overlooked. For neurotypical students, struggling to understand texts can hinder academic performance. For children with autism-like traits, this can create additional barriers to communication and socialization, further complicating their high school experience. Finally, we must emphasize the importance of reforming the education system to address these challenges. Schools need to prioritize literacy and provide resources tailored for struggling students. This includes smaller class sizes, targeted reading programs, and support for both students and parents. By creating an environment that values education and fosters a love of learning, we can help break the cycle of brain rot, content, and academic failure. In conclusion, while brain rot content does not cause autism, excessive exposure can lead to behaviors that resemble autism-like traits, impacting children's cognitive and social development. As students enter high school without the necessary reading skills, it is crucial to recognize the urgency of this situation. By addressing these issues and promoting a culture of literacy, critical thinking, and individualized support, we can help equip the next generation for success. Thank you for joining us in this important discussion.